A tailor is a professional person who is the customer of model and material selection. Some readers, schemes, and clothes fashion and current trends in the other sell custom-made garments. A tailor is a person who has ability to imitation, dressing, manipulation, and outfit, dress, or accessory. This profession is also called tailoring. Tailoring is a handmade job and one of the professions that will never die. Tailoring is a profession that dies by the ancient time. Since the time of first man and the first cloth era, people have made their dressing needs by sewing clothes from textile, learning, and small materials. People who use bones and needles before start to make clothes by adding parts of sewing together. Later, their art of baking clothes developed. Finding, cutting off the woven fabrics, sewing and emulating and adapting to the human body have emerged. Tailor is was the first to sew with needles and to make clothes from first time, whose profession is not tailor. Idris Aleyhisselam, who is mentioned to two surahs in the Quran. He is also grandchild of Sheikh Aleyhisselam. He is constrained and master of tailoring because he was the first person to sew clothes. He dealt with one branch of science. He broke new ground in the fields of accounting, medicine, the art of reading, and tailoring. Thus, he was the first to use pen, sailors, and founder of the star and science of clothes. For the first time, he discovered iron and made tools from it, allowing the development of iron.
Yıldırım Aydın. He was born in Bursa in 1940 as the youngest child of his family with 5 children. Yıldırım Aydın was influenced by his older sister who was a 12 years old tailor and set his heart on this profession. The first dress he sewed was a silky rose-dry dress which he sewed for her 2.5 years old, nice when he was 15 to 16 years old. Later he saved 2 suites for her mother, one from plate and the other from strip fabric. After returning from his military service in 1960, he started working in his sister's tailor workshop. He started his fashion life by making and selling hats in high school and continued in the early 1960s by establishing a workshop in a penthouse in Güney Kalas, right across the door of İsteki Çiçek Pasajı in Bursa. In a short time, but his workshop and his reputation grew. Afterwards, he participated in a fashion show attended by tailors with 10 dresses. After the fashion show, Yıldırım Aydın met the high social tailor, Moda Özbek, who was considered the pre of the period. When he met Moda Özbek, she told him, "You will carry the flag after me," and after the fashion show, his workshop was filled with customers. Yıldırım Aydın is most famous for the clothes he saves for artists, Canan Yakar. She was born in Istanbul in 1948. She is the daughter of Moda Özbek, one of the most famous female tailors in Turkey. Since she was a baby, other mothers chose an Egypt apartment. She chose this profession because she grew up in the Kajur workshop. Canan Yakar started working in the boutique her mother opened in Travia Hotel. Quality is an indispensable element for Canan Yakar, who has served and continues to serve leading names in the world of society, business, art, politics, and the stage. Canan Yakar, who has achieved many firsts with her designing, whose success has excited the borders of Turkey, expresses herself as an artist, not as a fashion designer.
Belirli hakkı. Belirli hakkı is interesting in sewing and embroidery can be seen from the first place she said the age of attention to the sound of basket cutting by bronze other, and cuts enough fabric for herself. She sells such a dress from the fabric she closed according her surprise her mother. She began to tell her daughter every day what she knows about sewing. Belirli hakkı, who has been sewing many suits, clothes, sets, and skills signs that day. Don't leave the sewing of the weather less change. Both are more and more absolute day by day under the weight of unmade words. Hearing their signs cries, Belirli hakkı asked, what can I do for my country? Have also things Belirli hakkı could escape from hitting under the bondage, destined to make a woman professionally subject. She knows best seven. In 1930, he almost reached here in Istanbul, advising the newspaper that she will teach tailoring profession to women. She might attention to help the students to really prepare from the poor, with Western women will get rid of poverty and earn the living with the sweat of their brows. At the first stage, 34 students applied to dormitory, then number extended to 51. By 1970, the number of students was 166. Moda Özbek. She was born in 1940 in Istanbul. Özbek, who became interested in 1920, opened her first work in 1949. It served as beach from the date until 1990. For known as Soysi Tyler Özbek dresses were worn by mine in British summer. I was young girls spreading the beauty, consolation, and healing through me. Fashion shows. Özbek, who worked as a Persian in Yeşilçam between 1964 and 1970, took part of the actor in the movie Important Law in 1986. Erkan Özman organized a press of Tesir Restoratif fashion show called Bir Ömür Fashion on the Hala of Özbek in 1991. At Pearl Class. In the fashion show, ne Sütü Gönül Yazar, Neval Sever, Nergis Kumbasar, Sunay Selen, Sibel Egemen, and Lale Belkıs, who professionally wore Özbek close to the podium. She handed over the Özbek high tailoring, tailoring, fashion designer Dr. Kenya.
Suat Aysan. Born in Mardin, Suat Aysan was interested in fashion in his childhood. Aysan moved her woman's tailor to Istanbul with the workshop she found in Beyoğlu when she was 25 years old. The wedding dress she saved in her workshop in Turhalhan was quickly recounted when it was published in the Hürriyet newspaper. Film actress Belgin Doruk was among the first customers of Aysan, who had been saving wedding dressing since 1958 and said she loves them very much. The first outfit she saved for Doruk was used in the movie, and all the other movie outfits were created by Suat Aysan. At the Venice Film Festival which Hülya Koçyiğit attended for the movie Susuz Yaz, the clothes she wore bore Aysan's signature. The clothes she prepared for the French Google magazine attracted a lot of attention. Faize Kuar. In 1962, she performed one of the first fashion shows in Turkey with her sister Sevim. Having started sewing as a child as a hobby too, the two sisters combined their patience with the expressive. They gained in a tailor shop in Ankara. The fashion house they founded had its heyday in the late 70s and early 80s. They worked with famous stars such as Türkan Şoray, Filiz Akın, Ajda Pekkan, Hülya Koçyiğit. Efe Övgüç. She graduated from Selçuk Girls Art Institute and worked as a sewing teacher there and at Ankara İsmet Paşa Girls Institution. She became the principal of Beyoğlu Evin Girls at 1938 and Nişantaşı Girls Institute. It was during this period that she started her efforts to revive the old Turkish works. She established the Istanbul Technical School for Girls in order to realize this aim. He gave importance to the development and education of Turkish embroidery and tailoring profession for the girls who graduated from the institute. She organized a fashion show in Europe and America for the preparation of a nation fashion working for a